Alright, this run shows off a new buy-sell strat involving Seagull and Rice. Someone suggested this in the comments and a while ago, but I just now am getting to it. It's a great idea. It turns out Seagull Rice is very good with buy-sells. You can buy like a stork or something and you get like doubles rice value. So pretty much you spend 3 gold, you get to sell it back for 3, and then you also get to sell the thing back that it spawns for 3, so you can actually make 3 gold by buying something. Who knew the game worked like this? That's assuming you have level 2 Seagull. But yeah, ends up being really good. I also went with Owl in this one because Owl spawns a mouse just automatically at the start of the turn, so that's automatically going to use one of the rice triggers just in case. But this is a custom pack on the test server. It is made for buy selling, so really just trying to go for early starfish, get the level ups, and now that there's 2 different options, twice the odds. Also, I have like Spider Pill to try to get it, but then just trying to find a good buff target. I put like Oxen as a decent buff target. I was also thinking about trying out the new Lizard or like the new Sabertooth, because they actually changed how they work, where they automatically spawn even when they die. So it's like Camel and all that stuff now, where you guaranteed get a spawn, which is very helpful. They did nerf Sabertooth, so it's a 6/6 now to like compensate for that, but still gonna be a nice little buff to Sabertooth, I think, even though maybe it wasn't that bad of a pet to begin with. So yeah, early Hatching Chick, that's pretty nice. Hatching Chick's just so much tempo, definitely gonna want that. And then Pug is another great buff target. Not a ton to do, just roll and probably sell the Stork and buy the Pug. Looks pretty good. And a Spider, would you look at that, so I can pill. They did, so you only have 1 food slot on turns 3 and 4. It's a little more annoying, because normally I would like freeze pills, and then like I could freeze an apple or like a meat bone as well. But now you have to actually decide whether you want to freeze a pill or do you want to freeze like a meat bone. Meat bone got nerfed, so it's only +3 attack. So like it's probably not going to be worth it after turn 5. There were some situations where maybe like, I don't know, Meatbone Rabbit made it super good, but immediately pilling the Spider and getting level 2 Owl already super fast, that is so nice, because not only is that 2/2 a turn, but that's also 2 extra gold. It's like a swan and a pair for free, so that ends up being really nice. And now I just have to find the Seagull. But in the meantime, I saw the most recent Guardians of the Galaxy movie, Guardians of the Galaxy 3. It's been a while since I've actually gone to the theater, but it's a great movie. I'm glad that I watched it. Definitely up there as like one of my favorite superhero movies, I think. The guy who directed, James Gunn, also directed like The Suicide Squad, which is also like my favorite superhero movie. So I guess I end up just really liking his movies. They're just a really good time. I mean, which is what like superhero movies are, I guess, but it is just like entertainment for 2 hours or 2.5 hours. Not too much that you'll probably like remember or like learn from, but occasionally, I mean, they definitely add in that like emotional story beat into the most recent Guardians of the Galaxy. And I love how like over the top the villain is as well. Like the villain's just so crazy, is just like completely gone mad, and I don't know why, but that's just fun to watch. Even though, I mean, also, yeah, I don't know. It's just an overall good movie. I would recommend it. But if you want like a free movie, I saw Kubo and Two Strings. It's just free on like Tubi, which there's a bunch of movies. If you go to like the highest or like highly rated on Rotten Tomatoes or something, they have like a section for that. I just use that and then watch a bunch of movies I have not seen because there's still a decent amount. Even though I like movies so much, there's still so many movies I haven't seen or heard of. And yeah, it's like a stop animation movie. That's like the same studio. I forget their name that made like Caroline and Paranorman and stuff. But anyway, level 3 Owl. That's pretty nice as well. Now I get a free chicken leg pretty much, and I get 3 gold. That is one resourceful unit. The only issue is that my team kind of sucks besides it, but like being able to buff the Owl is nice. That way, I guess, yeah. It means I probably won't sell it in the end, but it is pretty nice. And then the alpaca wasted the 1 experience on the mouse. I feel like that almost is like a bug or something, because you shouldn't be able to give experience to level 3, right? That doesn't make too much sense. I don't know. Maybe that's just me being optimistic. But yeah, so I guess just selling the alpaca. There was a run where, okay, it's turn 8 already. I'm trying to get a Seagull. Eventually, it'll happen. Crow's gonna replace the rice, which is kind of annoying. It's not like the mouse that got changed, where now it stalks an apple, so it doesn't replace what's already frozen. And there we go. Okay, so turn 9, And yeah, buy sell stoat is usually like one of the best things you can do, especially when you have a buy sell custom pack, because you can buy sell and get like something on your team already, or you can get like an oyster or like a platypus or something, and it's just absolutely insane. Like buy selling a platypus, if you have a level 3 seagull and you buy a platypus and you sell it, and then it gives rice to the two things as well, you actually make 6 gold out of that, plus 6 gold, and you get to buy pretty much sell three things. You could get 6/6 for plus 6 gold. I mean, it just sounds ridiculous, but it's amazing how good the potential is there. The only issue is that the starfish can just buff the beaver and duck, which is happens a whole bunch, but that's okay. And yeah, just buy selling, going for the seagull level up. I guess we'll buy sell mouse. That's not bad either. That's a solid 3/3 for 2 gold. And probably want to put something on the Panther. Lemon is usually what I found to just be best. Lemon just feels like such a good. I don't even know if it's even like. I don't know why they changed it. If they tried to make it worse or better, but it feels almost better than it was before. Anyway, another interesting strat that I decided to try out in this run is going for Crane with Panther. It's an interesting idea because, of course, Panther doubles the effect of any food perk. So if you have Melon, you can prevent 40 damage at level 1, which is pretty crazy. And then in theory, like if you're going against like a 50 attack unit, you'll take like 10 damage, and then you'll get another melon, and then you could take 10 more damage. That would be a really nice arena run to actually like achieve, but it's also pretty difficult. And also, if you level up the Panther, I guess it would no longer work because then you can't get hurt anymore. But there's a bunch of interesting things that you can do with Panther now that they've allowed all the other like custom food perks. Like you can go Panther Carrot to get some extra scaling. You can go Panther Pita Bread to get a whole bunch of stats there. I saw Infected Player or Disease do that with Leech Pita Bread, and then you would like instantly get 50 HP on Panther, which is pretty cool. So a lot of interesting ideas. And yeah, I'm sure like people are gonna have fun with that. I do think Panther is one of the most fun new pets. I think that was a great little idea, I guess. But yeah, so just buy selling. I get 3 gold from the owl already, so I'm just like getting so much gold. You can see I have 16 gold there, another oyster, so I get 18 gold this turn. 8 extra gold to just buy sell is nuts. And then there's level 2 Panther, another oyster. I guess we can buy sell that one. I should probably buy a pepper on this owl, but instead I guess I'm going for level 3 starfish, more oysters. And also, if you see another seagull in the shop or you level it up, it refreshes triggers, so I could make even more gold that way if that is possible. But oyster is just free stats. It's kind of, I feel like it's probably not meant to be kind of balanced around customs, but customs can get pretty crazy. But maybe that's like the fun way to play the game anyway, is just having broken teams. Yeah, so 33 owl. I don't even think that this team is like insanely strong, but it's been clearing through pretty well. Just a lot of maybe weak teams on the test server still. I'm still waiting for them to update the game and actually like push this patch out, because it is like very nice to play the game and get the level up reward differently, where you have 2 different options. I do just think that that changes the game so much. Probably makes it more like skill based a bit, reduce the amount of RNG a little bit, and that's typically good if you're good at the game or have played the game an obscene amounts like I have. There's a owl level up. I could level up, well, I guess I can't really do it this turn, and again, I want to refresh triggers, so I guess I'm saving the seagull level up for next turn. Maybe I should freeze a blobfish just in case I roll into a pill like I did just there. But I kind of wanted to show off the level 3 seagull plus the platypus, just the insane amount of gold that I would get. But then I would have to sell the starfish, so it's probably not worth it. But it's cool to see the new backgrounds as well. That one's like a, I don't know, like 80s retros kind of style. I haven't actually unlocked all of them yet, but it'll happen eventually. Okay, there's a pepper I should have taken like 5 turns ago, or 4 turns ago. I don't know why I waited so long. I guess I probably just was blind. I was focused so much on the buy selling. But being able to buy sell this oyster for a solid 6 gold, that's always cool. Like, I'm sure you could reach the max gold cap. I wonder if you got like, so they changed alpaca, so it's not, it only gives +1 experience, and now when you level up, its triggers increase. But it would have been interesting to get like a level 2 alpaca with a platypus with like seagull rice. You could make so much gold just instantly. That would have been That would have been cool, but not going to happen anymore. I guess you could still go double alpaca, but that would be kind of difficult. That's I guess that's kind of like level 2 alpaca was OP, so it makes sense that they nerfed it like that, but the fact that you can still go double alpaca to get instant level 2s, I feel like makes it still very useful. That's probably going to be what you go for. And now I guess I'm just rolling for level 3 Panther. Crow, that's perfect. Get free 3/3 as long as it doesn't hit the Panther. And yeah, so I don't really know what the plan is now. Actually, you probably saw in the thumbnail, I do go for the pita bread crane strat, which I think is really interesting. The only issue is that if you go against something that's 50 attack with pita bread, then obviously you just die in one hit. And it's getting pretty late now. Oh, it looks like there's a western background. That's pretty interesting. They've got like a summon team, but nothing to buff the summons. Just a bunch of orcas. So not too much of an issue. But that's a nice new background. The backgrounds always are so good, the new ones. It's the most exciting thing about the game. I feel like I've said this like many times before. But there's nothing like getting excited about such simple things. I guess I could buy sell pig, even though there's a chance that the stats get wasted. Just want to make sure I use the Seagull triggers. And how much gold am I going to have? I mean, back up to 15, yeah, that's pretty nice. The pigs actually give me gold, right? Because you get to sell for 4 and you buy them for 3. That's +1 gold, in case you did not know. There's pita bread. I could also take garlic. Garlic with level 3 Panther. I mean, it would have been really cool to see, like, old lemon with Panther as well. Go against, like, a summon team and just absolutely destroy them. But I guess this works too. And there's a crane. Sure. I don't even need to sell the starfish since it's the last round. And I don't have to worry too much about missing out on the mouse spawn. Even though it's 3/3 and 3 gold. And yeah, so pepper on the crane just to make sure it doesn't die, and hope I don't go against something with 50 attack, and then I'll get just pretty much a coconut. I don't think there's anything that's going to be able to kill a melon that's quadrupled. That's 80 damage taken off. Like, even a 50/50 with cheese is not going to do too much. But there we go. Kind of a fun team. Turn 14 win. And yeah, thanks for watching. See ya.